Hey guys, it is me, Phoenix. Sorry, I didn't have my mic on. It is me, Phoenix. We are here to do a general read to see what your energy is. Please do me a favor. Like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified when I post a new video. Remember, red hearts if you made it through, yellow hearts if I cannot get this. Purple hearts if it resonates. Green hearts if you're working on it. Yellow hearts if you rock with me and got my six, meaning have my back. That's why I write everything down and I read from things because I will screw it all up. I have so much on my brain. So this is the Who's deck. I haven't pulled from this in a while. I'm going to pull to see who you are dealing with, the type of energies that you're dealing with, or even it could be yourself. And so this is what we're going to do. We're going to discuss the journey, understand the lesson, understand the journey of this situationship. Yeah, social media. You could be taking a break from social media, or you could be learning from things. Natural leaders. You could be leading. You could have a wide social media platform. Oh, could be dealing with somebody that's a small build, or you could be a small build. But yeah, something about social media and the sun energy. The sun energy is also Leo. So you could be dealing with the Leo with the small build. It says the sun, natural leader, strong willed, focused, inventive, responsible, and determined. So you could be dealing with somebody that has a social media account that is, a fire energy, Leo energy, but it's somebody in your circle. This card, but they're isolated. Somebody in your circle. So this could be a friend, family member, could be a loved one. But whoever they are, they're isolated and detached. Or you could have Leo in your chart. Or this could be some type of growth that you're learning, local. So again, this person is in your circle and they're local. This one is living in the same area, city, or country with you. So this is the type of energy that you're dealing with. These cards came out. I'll go ahead and pull them. It says low vibration. So you remember the girl that said about the low vibrational plate? So this person is low vibrational. They are isolated, detached, lack of trust in others, and lack of generosity. It says dealing with fears, shame, anger, jealousy, and negative, and then criticism. It says Scorpio. So maybe this is a Scorpio that has Leo in their chart, or you've been dealing with a Scorpio. Secretive, charismatic, passionate, sexual, intense, powerful. When out of balance, can get very obsessive, manipulative, and destructive. A foreigner, somebody that likes to travel, or could be in your circle now, but it's from a different state or country. It says the eighth house is Saturn, powerful, wise, excellent in business or political areas, good provider. So maybe at one point this person was a provider, and the ninth house is Mars, takes challenges with perseverance, vivid imagination, old soul, and altruistic, and then it says bohemian, and then it says medium height. So small build, medium height. Not sure who that is, but there you have it. So that is what comes out when it comes to this energy. I'll also pull from the yin and yang deck. So somebody that's a small build, that's bohemian, could be gypsy type energy that likes to travel. But whoever it is they're isolated and they're low vibrational, and you're kind of probably tired of it. You, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, water energy comes out. So you could be tired of dealing with this person. The card until debt tears apart, contracts, career, commitment. You could have been committed to this person who likes social media. They could be a fame whore, somebody who wants attention, but they're only getting it from their circle, somebody that is local. Yeah, but there it is. Could be a Scorpio. Like I said the Leo energy because the Sun card comes out, but that's the happiest card in the tarot deck. But it also could be somebody who triggers you, that's very conflicted, and yeah, somebody who you're just tired of dealing with. But again, not sure who this person, place, thing, or situation is, but they like to take on challenges with perseverance, vivid imagination, old soul, and altruistic. And then after that, the card Bohemian comes out. So you could be dealing with a gypsy, or you could be the gypsy that is having a rebirth because you're tired of dealing with this Scorpio, who it seems like is on social media all the time. It seems like they travel a lot. It seems like they have a small build, medium height, and somebody who you either grew up with or that everybody knows. But there is a process of third party energies when it comes to this person, place, thing, or situation that has mommy issues or have childhood issues that they use this to cover up. So they like the third party, they like the limelight, they like social events, gatherings, and yeah, but they're toxic. Look at this. This came out in my last read. Toxicity, bounds, and patterns, and that needs to heal. or maybe this could be your energy. I'm not sure. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But you're out here. The Scorpio is here. Water energy could be dealing with it. But there's a rebirth that's happening this winter. And you realize that it's too many triggers and disharmony and conflict and toxicity when it comes to this. So in that same state, I feel like you're evolving. You're evolving because you're realizing that it's more for you outside of this state or this energy that you can be dealing with instead of dealing with somebody that's local. There's a transformation that's happening, many changes throughout your life. Look at this. In the reverse, these cards come out. Somebody doesn't want to leave a legacy. They don't want to be married. LVL4 consciousness, and then the true love in the reverse. So this is somebody you thought would transform and like the things that you like or want the things that you want, but they don't want to leave a legacy. They're not trying to get married. And they are not, where you're coming to the conclusion that they're not your true love because they're very low vibrational and isolated. It says the LVL4 consciousness. It says you've emerged as an individual. You're taking control of your life, beginning to achieve self-mastery. So it actually happens to come out over your card. So at one point you were okay with the toxicity. The transformation card says many changes throughout your life, experiencing many endings at once. You thrive through change, and so you're going to come out on top when it comes to the change because you're able to reinvent yourself. But at some point, you have to get to a realization, and either the fire has to be lit underneath you, and you have to feel some type of way and realize that this person does not want what you want. But this all comes with you not being impeccable with your word. You realizing in the beginning that they were toxic. They had bounds and patterns when it comes to third parties and needing healing. They were low vibrational, isolated, and thought that they were God's gift to social media world, or they keep people in the loop in their local town and think that they are everything, while meanwhile you're trying to be a gypsy and travel the world and go from there and get out of the conflict and disharmony. So you're having a rebirth. The legacy is here in the reverse, achieving great things in abundance. Your purpose is to leave a legacy, living the highest quality of life. But it's in the reverse, so you're transforming because you're realizing that they don't want the same thing you want. Marriage, a marriage meant to elevate your soul. You will marry in this lifetime, experiencing oneness in the marriage. So again, it's in the reverse because they don't want what you want. The LVL4 consciousness, you've emerged as an individual. You're taking control of your life, beginning to achieve self-mastery. At some point, it took you a minute to get to this point. They haven't emerged yet. True love is here in the reverse. Experiencing true love in your life, being in a loving long-term union, a selfless and unconditional love. You see that it's not that way because they're low vibrational. They like conflict. They trigger you, and there's a lot of disharmony in this situation. So that is where you are. Bottom of the deck is LVL5 consciousness. You've given up destructive habits. See? You've given it up. You've maintained balance in your life, starting to manifest your spiritual being. So you're starting to depend on the universe to get you to where you need to be. You're letting go, and you're going to start traveling the world. Could be a Scorpio that you're dealing with, not sure, but a Scorpio with medium height and a small build. Sounds like an athlete to me, just saying. But this is who you could be dealing with, or somebody who was athletic in their younger years. But it sounds like they keep themselves up for the recognition of the third parties and the limelight of social media. But again, they are someone who likes to get money. Yeah. Communication. There is some kind of communication that's happening at one point. Yeah, there's no excitement there, and you were hesitant on leaving this situation, but things might change. Again, you're giving up the destructive habits. This card tried to come out, which is change. Yeah, you're changing within the seasons. So again, you're changing within the seasons. Wintertime says it's going to be a rebirth. Something about triggering you comes out twice. The conflict and the trigger, you're done with it. So you're releasing, like it says, when it comes to love. So again, it says you've given up destructive habits. You maintain balance in your life, starting to manifest your spiritual bag. So the change is happening within you. It says you're emerged as an individual. You've taken control of your life, beginning to achieve self-mastery. So before you didn't want to leave, there was no excitement. You're communicating this energy of you changing, and it's triggering them, because it's triggering you, and you have to release it even when it comes to love. and knowing that they need some type of healing. The bottom of the deck is contemplation. That's the reason why these cards came in the reverse. You were contemplating on leaving, but now you're like, nope, I'm going to go ahead and do it. So now I'm going to pull from the archetype deck. I'll pull from the archetype deck to see the type of energies that you have been dealing with. I just feel like you already know what you want. You're changing the toxic bounds again and giving up the things that and looking for adventure. You're looking for adventure. Yeah, Lilith. See, here's a Lilith. This is my girl. My Lilith is in Gemini, so you can tell I'm very, very, very I'm out of the box when it comes to how I do things, when it comes to business, when it comes to just staying stagnant. I will stay stagnant when I am in love or when I feel some type of way. But once it's over when it comes to me growing, if it's keeping me stagnant. The Lilith energy, you want something equal. Now, who Lilith is, and you can have your own analogy. This is my analogy. She was Adam's first wife, Adam and Eve. Yes, I'm not going to get really biblical with you, but she wanted to be equal. That's where these balances come out. When her card, she's holding her hand, she wanted to be of equal, and he just wanted her to stay home and have kids, and she wanted more than that. And so she was rebellious and left. And so Virgo energy, the Virgo energy and the gypsy soul, I said you were a gypsy. Did I not say that? Did I not say that? Okay. Gypsy soul, the Virgo energy is going into hermit mode. So I'm pretty sure before she left, she went into hermit mode, or you could be dealing with the Virgo. But the hermit energy says, sometimes you need to withdraw in order to rediscover your own rich inner world through tranquility, meditation, and reflection. This triggering energy is causing you to have to learn about LVL5 consciousness and give up the destructive habits and maintain balance in your life by starting to manifest your spiritual bag. This is you not being afraid to adventure and to see the world and not to be around low vibrational people and not even to be local. Not to deal with anybody that's local, because it's something else out there, like Belle on Beauty and the Beast. This could be you taming the beast or you over the beast. Like everybody wanted Gaston, and instead of that, she never even looked at him because he was local. He didn't want anything but for for the women to have kids, and and that's it. She wanted more. She wanted this fairy book romance. So you went into hermit mode, realized that, and now you're coming out and you're changing because the triggered energy you have to release. And that's even with the intimacy, even though you probably don't want to. Yeah, this person is sucking your energy away, vampire energy. So at the same time, this gypsy wants to be out in the open with somebody, or with the universe. They want to be out in the open, and this person only sleeps during the daytime and is up all night. You see what I'm saying? So these conflicts, this is conflicted energy. So, again, he or she wants you to be, bound to their spell and, fall for their lure and things like that. And at one point you did, but the contemplation that you had was for you to go into hermit mode and want something to equal. And so, it's just like, sorry, I'm scooting up. So it's just like that give or take energy comes out. Bottom of the deck, it's past life. You've waited a lifetime for this energy, but not from this person. So you have to get to the point to where even the romance can't keep you, and the extroverted energy, you're going to go out and you're going to experience the world, and you're going to give up the destructive patterns and see the beauty in yourself, and also be your own knight. You're going to be your own savior. You're going to be able to challenge everyone when it comes to this energy. This is the Knight of Swords energy. Be tough, be ambitious, know what you want, go after it in a single-minded determination. And that is what the Knight of Swords energy is. Or you're going to find your knight in shining armor. Now, Scorpio came out twice, so either you have Scorpio in your chart or you're dealing with a Scorpio. When it comes to the Taurus energy belief systems, the Taurus energy is just letting you know that, Hierophant energy, what you do and how you feel, you have to feel that for yourself. And the Sagittarius is coming out. Sagittarius energy is balance. You have to have balance within yourself. And so with all these cards coming out, letting me know that Scorpio is heavy here, but we also have Taurus and Sagittarius here as well. So we have all the signs on the board, but it's just letting you know that holding on to the past life will not move you forward in this life. And so even though this feels familiar, this vampire type energy, you are always going to be a gypsy. And sometimes you have to go into hermit mode in order to realize that there's something else out there. It's something else out there. You just got to travel and be able to go see it and not be afraid to release yourself from the toxic bounds. And so this is happening in winter time. The changes is happening with the seasons, the conflicted energy, and you contemplating leaving is why you're going to go ahead and just spring the coop in this probably springtime, meaning that you're preparing to get ready to leave and go to and start to travel and build yourself or find something else there out there in the world, and so that's just kind of how I see that. So no matter how wise and powerful this person is, the vampire spirit, they're still isolated. They're still isolated and toxic. And so you don't want to be a part of that. Let's clarify the Lilith. You don't want to be a part of that energy. You're just going to get up and, give up the destructive habits that these people, places, and situations leave you in, and so it's nothing wrong with that. You just have to know that, yep, look at that. The toxicity is not worth you dealing with. And so the Virgo energy, Hermit energy, that's called a Capricorn, the devil energy. But, you're not going to deal with toxic energy, somebody keeping you stagnant and not wanting to, not wanting you to be equal with the things that you want. And that's Hermit mode comes out to clarify Hermit mode. And the Queen of Swords, standing up for yourself, always speak your mind and don't take shit from anyone. The Hermit energy says sometimes you need to withdraw in order to rediscover your own rich inner world through tranquility, meditation, and reflection. And that's what you've done. And now you're standing up for yourself, always speaking your mind, and not taking shit from anybody, no matter if you want to be a gypsy or not and travel the world. No matter if somebody thinks that you're crazy like they did with Belle, you're going to get up and you're going to go. And none of the signs can hold you back, because again, you've given up the destructive habits and the toxicity for balance. Again, I told you the Sagittarius card comes out. That's balance. The Temperance energy. It says, let me find it. Cultivate balance, harmony, and peace within yourself and environment. Seek moderation and find your calm center. Your calm center is being able to travel the world to see that is something else out there for you. But at that same time, you can't get to the point of that if you stay stagnant. And that's what this person, place, thing, or situation, and even the local city, even your city or somebody in your grass, unsure energy, doesn't see the beauty in you. So they don't think that because you came from the same place that you can make it outside of them, and so, or their area. So again, you have the insight and knowledge to know what's keeping you stagnant and causing you sadness, toxicity, bound, and patterns. And now you're walking away. Six of Swords energy. You're walking away from past holding on life, things that's keeping you having sleepless nights. You're walking away from that energy. You're not holding on to the past. You're healing and moving forward. And that is how I see this energy. I think that was a really good read. So I'm going to pull from the 4 agreements to learn to be impeccable with your words, to not make assumptions, not to take anything personal, and to know at the end of the day that you've done your best. You were very patient with this person, place, thing, or situation. And now here it is. You have to do what it takes for you to flourish and get rid of the destructive habits. Because at the end of the day, you always done your best, right? Take action without expecting a reward. That's given to others wholeheartedly without expecting to receive the same yourself. 6 of Pentacles energy. The 6 of Pentacles is letting you know that you've been giving, but there was still no balance. It's a give and a take energy, but you weren't expecting to take anything, or you just wanted to give because that is how your energy is. But with this being said, you're realizing that you're giving too much and it's causing more sadness and stagnation than anything, and there's no balance. So now you're standing up for yourself. So take action without expecting a reward. Do your best and take action because you love it, not because you expect a reward. When you take action without expecting a reward, you enjoy every action, and you can even receive greater rewards than you imagined. So the universe is always going to bless you being a gypsy. They're always going to bless you giving to others. And that's the reason why you have to change your belief system on saying that this person hurt me. No, they taught you a lesson. No man is your enemy. No man is your friend. Every man is your teacher. This person was here to teach you a lesson in this game of life. And so therefore you took that lesson, but you set boundaries in the process of this, and you're not going to ever let anybody hold you down or keep destructive energy in your life. That's the contemplation that you had before you move forward when it came to this past life energy, or when it came to this vampire type energy that made you feel stagnant. So you're healing when it comes to your intimacy and your confidence in yourself. So that is what this person taught you. So thank them. Send strength and healing period to this person, and know that if this is not meant for you to stay in this stagnant relationship or situationship, move on. But send strength and healing, because that shows the art of forgiveness. Now, I'm going to pull from the crystal deck, and then we're going to let this energy go. I just feel like with this situation, yeah, you had learned a lesson. Yeah, you had to learn a lesson from this situation, and it hurts. But if you realize that it's a lesson and not an actual, the cow copyright, the lithium quartz, and the anhydro. So I have a couple of these here, and the cow copyright. I have them all here. So there they go, right there. I was gonna say, no, that's a citrine, but yeah, I have them all here, and so we have them here. I'll go ahead and say what they are. It says anhydro is all chakras. So let's talk about all the chakras, and so is the lithium quartz. And the cow copyright is your crown chakra. Let's talk about the crown chakra. This is your spirituality, your belief system. This is your selflessness and the wisdom, knowing that, again, you're doing your best and you're not wanting anything in return. But at some point, this is you having to connect to your inner self and understand that you've done your best in everything. So the crown chakra, again, is your belief system, your selflessness, and your wisdom, locating objects, connections, and meditation. It says, I am filled with the infinite healing energy of the universe. So you're going to heal, and you're going to always come on top or be on top every time it comes to a situation like this that tries to keep you stagnant once you realize your powers. And that's the reason why you have to understand that your belief system has to change in order for you to get out of this situation, in order for you to keep evolving and not be isolated and not be tied down. Be okay with who you are. You're a gypsy. You love, and you love to help and be there and to travel and to not stay stagnant in one situation, but you do want somebody to share that same energy with. And so that's how I see that energy. Hold on, my phones are ringing. Hold on one second. Okay, I'm back. So here it is, the lithium and hydro, all chakras. So let's talk about, we already did the crown chakra, right? So the third eye chakra is your intuition, your perception, and your understanding. You have to understand and be able to see through all the bullshit and all the adversity that you've done your best no matter the situation you find yourself in. Star energy. Star energy says no matter the situation you find yourself in, there's always hope. Have faith, be optimistic, focus on self-care. That's what you have to do at the end of the day. And that's where you're giving up the destructive habits of the past, right? And the past people, situations, places, and things. The local energies, your inner circle could be toxic. It can keep you stagnant. And so as long as you have the insight and knowledge to know what's keeping you stagnant, you have the insight and knowledge to know how to leave, and just know that the universe is going to always bless you. And so with the throat chakra, your communication, expression, and trusting in what you say, not what somebody else is say. That's where you transform, is when you learn to communicate the things that you want, not the things that somebody else want. And what you want is equal give or take. You know, you want equal give or take, and you want to leave a legacy. But at some point, the toxicity stops you from being able to do that. And so that is where it comes with the marriage. Not wanting a marriage, but not wanting to be tied down is something that you need to say. And also the LVL4 consciousness. You emerge as an individual. You're taking control of your life, beginning to achieve self-mastery. And that's what you're learning from this situation. So when it comes to the throat chakra is what I already said, the communication, expression, and trusting in what you say. Your heart chakra, the ability to love, to be harmonious, and to forgive this person, place, thing, or situation because they're toxic. And they think that this being in the limelight in the local situation and around local people is okay. It's toxic to you. And you don't want that. You want to be able to travel the world and to experience stuff and be the gypsy that you were put on this earth to be. And it causes for them to have to heal. And you just don't have time for it because you've already spent time doing this, right? And so send strength and healing, period, to this person. Your solar plex chakra is your optimistic energy, the clarity, and taking your personal power back. So you have the insight and knowledge to know what's causing you sadness, and yet and still now you see that they don't see the beauty in you, and so now you're walking away. Your sacral chakra, your emotions, your intimacy, and your confidence. You want intimacy, whether it's weird or not. You want that. You want the intimacy. You want to be loved. You want to be treated as equal. And at this point, this person is isolated. They don't trust people. They're closed off. They are low vibrational, and that's not you. You understand that? And so at the same time, your root chakra is your ability to survive. You're going to survive the toxic energies. You're going to survive all the adversity by you changing and healing from these childhood traumas of stagnation and holding on to the past. And that's where you contemplated at first, but now you recognize your strengths and you're moving forward. So the anhydros is comfort, support, and heals. It says, I am sustained and healed by the universe. You're counting on the universe now, not on a person. The only thing that you can count on, like I say always, is yourself, the sun, the moon, and the stars. As long as you understand that if the sun doesn't come up and the moon doesn't come up and the stars don't come out, they might not be visible, but they come out. Those are the only things that you should count on, right? And so it says with the lithium quartz, relaxing, uplifting, and healing. I release any unwanted energies and allow myself to heal. So now this is a release. You're allowing yourself to heal, like it says, and now we're going to let this old energy go by saying my affirmation. Ready? I now let go of worn out conditions of lack, doubt, hate, negativity. I can't remember things. Let's start over. I now let go of worn out conditions of lack, doubt, hate, negativity, procrastination, stagnation, sadness, generational curses, debt, bad energies, heartbreak, bad health, and addictions. Remember, addictions can be to a person, place, thing, or situation. I love you guys. Now you see why I write everything down. There you have it. I love you guys.